Fáilte, welcome to my channel. My name's Iona and we have finally made it to Skye in Isle of Skye. I am staying for 3 nights and Mum is going to be with me for 2 of them. We also visited the Isle of Skye. That will be in my next video. We left Inverness around 10:30 in the morning. We drove down by Loch Ness through Drumnadrochich, Urquhart Castle, Eilandonan Castle, and we finally made it to the Skye Bridge at 15:30. So it does take some time. I would recommend that you go back and watch my last video, which shows the beautiful scenery along the way. It was frosty scenes, amazing. Even if you just watch that wee part, it's worth it. If you want to learn Gaelic, then this is where you come. Solmorostic. I know a lot of people who have graduated through this college or university and people that work here. I should definitely do a course. Ah.
Oh no.
Portree. Art gallery hairdresser. Oh, the Denali, that's the hotel that we were trying to get into. It's closed just now. Asda, are you joking?
Oh, there's the court.
Do you want to go into the court, man? Kidding me on? Is that Asda? Oh no.
Asda Express.
We're driving through Leib. So Leib is Gaelic.
Yeah.
Is there an English for it?
I have no idea.
What would the English be?
Leib.
So if you didn't know Gaelic, you didn't speak Gaelic to say, if you weren't going to say Leib, what would you say? How's it spelled? L-U-I-B?
There's no English word with it, so I'm not sure.
No.
I think it's a corner or a twist. Leib. Bendy.
Yes.
Maybe it's a bend, Leib. Probably. I think it's a bend.
So we're going round the bend. So we're
Going round the bend for sure. Been round the bend a few times today. I'm telling you.
the Cullens. You Sean who is my dog?
Right.
Yeah, is this it though? Is this or is this to the
There's the bridge, there's the old bridge. There's always people there. That's with
single track roads with passing places on the way to the ferry pools. I'm just saying, I hope they know how to drive single track roads with passing places like we do in Uist. I'm sure they do. The roads are like this on all the islands. We all have single track roads and passing places. What's this first left? Did they not say first left there, Mum? Glen Brittle. Yeah, it is Glen Brittle, that's what it is.
yeah.
How'd you get, where are the ferry pools from here? Down that way? What does it say on that sign? You gotta go down there.
Yes. There must be. There's guys down there.
Slickchen.
Iona.
So you've got to go all the way down there to the ferry pools?
Yes, and look at where the people are. The way the mines are down there.
Glumachen na Sheehichen. That's where we are at the ferry pools in Glen Brittle. We're stopping off at the Talisker Distillery. We haven't booked a tour, but we're going to see the visitor centre. The tours look great. From £22 you can get some tastes and see how Skye influences the taste of the Talisker whisky. Mum. We got the goods. How do we get out of here? Oh, here. I know. My father is from Portree, so it's just not far from Carbos where the distillery was. So we've driven up to see this cairn that was unveiled on the 8th of June. My father was at the unveiling, as were lots of members of his side of the family. His grandparents were part of the government movement from Harris, Kyle, Scalpay and Harris over to Portree, where they were given a croft and built a house. It's nice. Oh, haarfaskult man. Oh look, here's Columns Road, which we've got. You what? No, I think I've got it. I think it's in my house. Anyway, we are going there tomorrow. We're going to go and see Columns Road tomorrow. It's about 6 o'clock now and time to check into our bed and breakfast, Airlie B&B. Which one are we staying in? The Storr. I think you can see the old Man of Storr from the window here. So we're going to have breakfast there in the morning, and I'm just coming into the... Oh, it's a wet room. Oh, there's no bath, Oh aye, so water, milk and butter. That's okay. We've just parked the car in the square and we're on the hunt for somewhere nice to eat. We thought about the Portree Hotel and we've just carried on a little bit further to see what else takes our fancy, and we end up in the Boswell Hotel, which has got a lovely menu and the food was delicious. Fine wines, but I'm not going to get a taste of the fine wines. I've missed out day 2 because we went to Rasay, and I'm going to make that a separate video. So we had a lovely breakfast before we set off into Portree for the day. Oh aye, Skye Gallery, and then the church behind it. That's where we were for the carol service last night. Oh, I haven't heard that since, well, for a long time. The hospital is just behind the church up there, you can't see it. It's just a community hospital. I'm just thinking, who does it best? Tobermory or Portree? Where else is there that has buildings down by the seafront that are all coloured? I can't think. I can only think of Tobermory and here right now. I mean, in Scotland, there are plenty colourful buildings abroad that are beautiful. So the Pink House and the Pier Hotel, lots of places to eat here and loads of places that you can book a tour, but they won't be doing it at this time of year. I don't see anybody queuing up trying to sell me a boat trip. Now that looks good. Luxury sea tour, Seaflower Skye. Oh look, you can go to Rona as well, visiting Isle of Rasay and then go on to the island of Iona with the seaflowerskye.com tours. Oh, brilliant. I'd love to go to Rona. I tried to go to Rona. I wanted to show Viviel's mum, but sorry, I didn't make it. But once you get yourself up here to Portree, you know what, the weather's good enough to be able to go on a boat trip today. It's lovely. Oh, you can see the old Man of Storr from here.
Oh, yes.
Do you see? The Apothecary's Tower, restored by Sir Ian Noble of Elanierman. And that is Isle of Skye, down near where the Solmorostic College, Gaelic College is. Tainig na Leich o Hen. Remember the old people. We think that's what it means. Is my finger where the old Man of Storr is? I think it is. That's so funny, it's a marking of the sheep still on it.
More personality.
What sheep did you call this again?
Jacobs.
A Jacobs.
Yes, please.
It's good to see that the Portree Tourist Information Centre remains open when others on other islands are closing. Hello, Muak. You a bit itchy. Have you got an itchy chin? Hello. Bye. We're going to leave you in peace now. Carry on, have your lunch. Y'all. Oh, look. That's what they think of us. The divided burn or burn with one high bank from Gaelic. Aye? Lealt. There really is loads to see up the A855 Staffin Road, including the Old Man of Storr, which I'm going to climb tomorrow. So I just read on a wee board that this viewing platform and the car park is a community development led by local volunteers. This structure was built in 2018 by the Staffin Community Trust. It's cracking. I'm scared in case I drop my camera. Wow, man. These are pretty impressive waterfalls. And I'm so glad we stopped because I hadn't even thought about stopping here. You're going to be made... Ma, this is a Skye Skins sheep. You go for a shower? Yep. We just drove a short distance along the road until we came to Mialch Falls and Kilt Rock. As we can see, both are visible from the same viewpoint. There are amazing rock formations in Skye, and here's another one, Kilt Rock, getting its name because it resembles the pleats in a kilt. How cool is that? The waterfall is pretty spectacular, and it made up for us not going walking to the fairy pools. Kilt Rock and Mialch Falls are two of the most popular sights to see when you're in Skye, so it's good to know that they're really easy accessed from this viewpoint. We carried on north on the A855 road and we came across the Jurassic Park Museum, the Dinosaur Museum, but it was closed for the season. The weather was turning, it started raining quite heavy, and we were on the way to Uig to drop Mum off at the ferry. But this road, the potholes are horrific. Going along round Floddigary and up the north, the roads are... The roads, you could sit in the potholes. I wanted to come to the Kilmuir Cemetery because I knew that Flora MacDonald was buried here. If you watch my Eriskay and South Uist video, you'll see her birthplace in South Uist. That's the Hebrides just coming in now, and Mum has just gone on a minibus down to the pier. So that's Mum away now. She's gone on the ferry over to Tarbert, the Hebrides over to Tarbert, an hour and 40 minutes. Same ferry as I'm going to be going on tomorrow, but I'm going to Loch Maddie. If you're a foot passenger, you go buy your ticket, or maybe you've got your ticket already, but you rock up at the ticket office here in Uig and a minibus picks you up here and takes you down to the ferry, because it is quite a distance to walk, especially in this weather and if you've got luggage. So it's a great service they put on, free of charge. Perfect. Now I'm up in Uig. I'm going to go all the way back down through Portree and down to round about the Sligachan, and we're going to go for a walk there. So that was the village of Borv. So there's a Borv in Skye, in Barra, in Bernary, in Harris and in Lewis. Does anyone else know where there's another Borv? There's quite a few, you know, name places that are the same in the islands. What was the other one that we came across here? Valtos, yeah, there's a village of Valtos in the district of Uig on the west coast of Lewis. I'll have to think of other name places. But for the islands, what name places can you think of that are in a few of the Scottish islands? Oh my goodness, check out the dogs on the back of this. And they're standing up! How are they keeping standing? Oh my golly. 136.9, I have definitely filled this. I don't think it matters what time of year you come here. There's going to be somebody on the bridge. It's Friday the 13th of December right now, and yep, there's quite a few people around. I'm going to go and try and find the Sligachan waterfalls, and it is raining just now, so there should be quite a good fall, I would say, and I can see some people going ahead of me. It is this close to the Sligachan hotel. There we go. Glen Sligachan. They led the way through one of Scotland's most famous mountain ranges. Professor Norman Colley and John Mackenzie, a local skier from Sconser, are credited with creating many of the routes across the Cuillins, mapping and naming many of the peaks. Fitting now that a bronze sculpture here at the Sligachan Bridge overlooking the Cuillins has been unveiled. John Mackenzie sitting down with his friend of 50 years standing behind him. Can't really see them, can you? Oh, great. The river meets here. There's a joining part here. I think I need to go on the right side though. Maybe I'll walk for 20 minutes, something like that. Let's see what the time is just now, in fact. 15:15. Just a gauge for the light to see what time it gets dark at. It's been starting to get dark around 3:30, and by the time just after 4 o'clock it's dark, requiring a torch. I've made a big boo-boo. I took my binoculars off when I was changing into my rain jacket and I didn't put them back on. Oh dear. How do I tackle this? That's so boggy. Okay, maybe down here. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh, what? Oh. Okay, where did it separate off to though? Oh, down there. Oh, what if it's down there that I want to go? Oh well. Anyway, we're here now. It doesn't look like there's a lot of water in it. That's the only thing. Don't think we're going to see any spectacular waterfalls up here. Let's go to that bridge at least. I think I'm the wrong way. I think I should be going more inland, having these hills in the background. Okay, I'm going to carry on up here. I've just landed on my back side down there. I mean, how bad is it? Oh, it's pretty bad, yeah. Whoa, it nearly happened again. Okay, so foggy, obviously soaking wet, and now I am as well. But I'm just so close, so I'm just going to carry on. My bag's wet, but it's waterproof. I didn't have my camera in my hand. It was off. Oh, This is it. Do I risk going over this bridge? Looks okay, doesn't it? I think it looks quite secure. Let's see if there's any benefit of going over it though. That's pretty impressive, is it? I don't know, it's pretty cool out here. Hang on a second, I'll tell you what's even more cool. Yes, the mist is clearing and we can see snow on the top of the mountains. So after coming off that bridge, there was a path, so I suspect you're supposed to come along this side. I'm so glad that the rain has stopped. But it's quite nice that there had been rain earlier on today so that this river is flowing. I found it. I found what I wanted to see. The cottage. I think this is called Cottage. Oh, brilliant. Come and see the white cottage along the river. It's lovely. I just wish it wasn't so foggy because there's snow on the mountains up there. Look. But you can't really see. And the beauty of this walk is that you don't have to climb any mountains, so it's easy. If you've no good dodgy knees, it's all right. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness, birds! It was only wee birds, and they nearly gave me a heart attack. Because it's so quiet out here. It's just me making a noise. I'm sorry, I'm intruding on them. Right, look, I spotted it again. How do you get there? Because this path, it really is, it probably will take me there round this hill. But I'm a bit worried that it's going to get too dark. Yeah, I'm just going to go back now. I've made it quite close. Unless I go cross country and then I risk of falling again. Yeah, I'm going to go back. You need to come out here first thing in the morning. I need to come out here first thing in the morning. The amount of times I've stopped to take pictures and farting about like usual. So, can you access that from the road? You must. I mean, how did they build that house? Yeah, I'm going to find the access point to that house from the road. I was walking along by the river. Have I lost it? I think I have, but I'm keeping to the path. So now it is 16:20 and I left at 15:20 or 15:15. Easy, not long. Okay, is there anybody on the bridge? No. Is it pitch black now? Yes. No, there was two people behind me and they were in dark clothes. Can't see them, but there was a car up there. There's a car up there parked. I think they might have gone in that. What am I going to do? I'm absolutely soaking. My bum is soaking. I can take my jacket off and turn it. Yeah, just sit in the jacket. It is 16:39 and it is pretty much... It's not pitch black, but you couldn't go for a walk without a torch right now. And I'm booked into a hostel tonight, Portree hostel, just to see what it's like and compare them to other places other hostels that I've stayed in. I mean, the price is ridiculous, £22 a night. Parked up in the square and I can see the hostel down here, that yellow building down here. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Check out the size of the kitchen. This was an old post office. This used to be the post office in Portree, he was telling me. Loads of... Oh my gosh. Stoves and ovens. For your cooking. Loads of pans, frying pans. Good gracious. Coffee cups, teapots, kettles. 4 sinks. This is a post office. No way. I mean, what on earth? What else are they doing in here? Check out the tables. There's everything you need in here for a couple of nights. You can stay here for a month. 22 quid a night. Right, I've got changed. I can't put another pair of trousers on because I can't get into my case. My pink case that I swore was never going to come on holiday with me ever again came on holiday for the very last time, and the zip won't open. So my waterproofs and my other hiking trousers are in it, and I cannot get access to it. The zip's been totally knackered, so it won't open. But when I get home, I'll just get a Stanley knife to it and cut it open. So I have to go in I've got a pair of jeans, but all I've got is my hiking boots. So I'm going to eat for dinner in essentially what I fill in my backside in this afternoon up the Sligacan. I'm just going into the hostel now, the hotel, right? I was going to go to one of the nice restaurants that are just on the square beside where I've parked the car, but it's Friday night and I'm in a right nick. And everybody's out in their Christmas dresses and their beautiful shoes, and so I don't want to sit there on my own having a meal. So I went to the Panda takeaway and got a chow mein instead. So I'm going to go and sit in here, eat that, and then do some work. It beats sitting on my own in a pub on a restaurant on Friday night in Skye, doesn't it? I mean, I'm sitting on my own in here, and it's Baltic. So I'm going to have this, and I think I'll have to go to bed. I was in room 6. Oh, this is showing us that it's a old post office right enough, isn't it? With a safe. These are the baskets. You just take your bedding off, chuck them in there. It looks like I'm the first to check out today. Oh, it's good that they've left it. Good morning. It's the next day and it's my last day here in Skye. It's 8 o'clock and it's still pitch black outside. Okay, right, I'm gonna get ready, get my hot water and make a show. It's 8:20 and right now it looks like my car is the only one in the car park. It's so quiet, I can just hear the birds. Yeah. You're awake. You're awake, which means everybody else is awake as well. Okay, it is 8:23 and I'm leaving the car park. 7 minutes to go before I get a fine. That's alright, isn't it? Okay, and we know which way we're going because we are going same road as we did yesterday, which is the A855 Staffen Road. You know what, Skye isn't that bad to drive around, or at least Portree isn't that bad, because it's not all one way, and I'm surprised that it's not. I couldn't find a bakery open though. Is it because it's Saturday? Maybe things aren't open till 9. I mean, shops aren't open till 10 during the week, so maybe it's the same on a Saturday. So I'm just at the viewing point here of the houses at the pier, all the coloured houses at the pier. we've already stopped and admired them. Nice view of the Old Man from here, isn't it, on the way up? Right, I've just parked the car there. Bit of car park space. I'm off the road. Oh, there's a light on. Oh my goodness, can you imagine if I came back and I didn't have a battery? Free parking. Maybe you don't have to climb. Let me see if you do have to climb. I'm the only car here, and a couple of cars have slowed down, and that white one nearly stopped. And I was like, no, I was here first. This is my spot. I want to be here on my own. Can you imagine what it's like in the summer? What would I be like then? Are you kidding me on? I come in the winter sometimes to places so that I can enjoy it in peace, but also I like going places where it is really busy and loads of people. Just depends on what mood I'm in, I think. I bet everybody's the same. No, we're all the same. The hat says Stornoway, and of course I'm not in Stornoway, in Stornoway, in the Isle of Lewis. That's where I'm from, and I live in the Isle of Uig, and I'm in the Isle of Skye, in Skye noch. Oh, I'm thinking maybe my wellies would have been a better option. Oh, mind you, no, it's okay. It's just surface water. It's not really boggy. Oh look, there's a wee baby one all by itself. Oh. Right, I'm gonna go up to the top, see if I can get a top view of it, and I'll show you how close we are to the old Man of Storr. Oh, I better be quick or I'm gonna be stuck in the fog there. Right, okay. I didn't realise, well, I've seen enough Rabbie's coaches while I've been here, but I didn't realise they were doing tours in the middle of December. Okay, let me get up here. So this is where the water is coming from to create that beautiful waterfall. Oh no, now I feel sorry for the Rabbie's tour guys because they're down the bottom taking pictures of the waterfall, and I'm up here with this ghastly pink jacket on. I'm going to be spoiling all their pictures, so I'm trying to move ever so slightly away from it. Going back to the car. I'll go and park at the Old Man and we'll see. I'm just going to go in here. So there's quite a few cars here before me. It is 09:34. Monday to Sunday inclusive, 8 till 8. 6 hours is £5. 12 hours is £7. Okay, contacting my bank. Are you kidding on? So I'm good till 15:43. I think that's when my ferry leaves. I've got 100 layers on. It says it's going to take an hour and 15 minutes if you don't stop. I've just walked for 30 seconds and I've already stopped. Sorry leis an áit, an uair mi mar a chóg, élan nim beawn arte. Oh, that's a song. Sorry le élan a chio. I can't believe it. You know, it's just come to me right now. I didn't buy a bottle of Misty Isle. Misty Isle gin. I didn't even go to the shop. Oh my goodness, that was so silly of me. Oh. Now we're coming up some deer gates. Oh my goodness. Whew. So glad it's not raining. You need to bring plenty of water with you. These information boards as you climb. Clachiolas agus cruth cheer. Okay, you can get to this point and see pretty well. Okay, let's tackle it. And so the climb continues. Here we go. and the needle. I'm just thinking, do I bother going all the way to the very, very top of the hill up there when the weather's like this and you can't see anything? Anyway, I've just met a guy who passed me and said, you're nearly there, but you won't get to see anything. So I don't know if I do it just to do it, because we're here and that's the view. Let me see what the time is. The time will dictate whether I do or don't. 10:44. Oh look, I'm nearly there. I'm as well just to go. Still bits of ice here. Oh, you're kidding me on. This is the old Man of Storr. Right, I'm nearly at the top of this hill. This reminds me of when I was in Vietnam in Ninh Binh and I climbed to the top to see the fabulous view and I didn't see anything. Oh good gracious. Oh, I'm getting a bit queasy going so close to the edge. Right, I'm not going any further. I can't, I'm too scared and it's windy. Oh. What a shame we can't see anything.
Yes, unfortunately.
I know. It's very windy up here, isn't it?
Very, yeah, I was pretty warm as I walked up, but over here it's really cold.
Yeah, I know. Now you can see why you need a minibus to take you from the office to the ferry, isn't it? Back aboard the Hebrides. Didn't take long. That's us back in Uist into Loch Maddie. This passage was so calm. So £7 for me. So not too bad as a single. And the reason that I got a single and not a return is because I didn't go across that way. I went up via Bernery to Leverborough, up to Lewis, and then over from Stornoway to Ullapool. So that's in another video when we went to Inverness. Okay. Up the old Man of Storr, around the Kerrang, and visiting Fairy Glen just before I went on the ferry. And I had to get home today so that I could go to my Christmas night out. Thank you. Cheers.